Aaron Best. Might see a lot of Aaron Best on Thursday night as well.
Yeah, I think Aaron Best has been, since he's gotten here, one of their best players on both ends of the floor. He's a veteran for a reason. I've been playing this game for a long, long time.
Let's go. Here we go. Warren. Tap won by Montreal. And there is Blondo Chiqueño, native of Montreal, Quebec, who played at California Baptist. Look out for Pistol Smith. Oh, and underneath, Capos goes up. And there is a foul, and it looks like it's on Khalil Miller.
Good first possession for Montreal. Get a good side action and get Pistol in a ball screen attacking the basket. Capos just unable to finish, but did a good job drawing a foul. They've elected to go with a big lineup as well, matching Scarborough. I thought that's where Scarborough would have the advantage with Foster, and Khalil Miller's been playing out of his mind as well. So good matchup there internally. Nice looking jumper too.
Great university player, Sasha Capos. Born in Miami, grew up Florida area, came to Canada to play his university ball, so technically a Canadian player. Underneath is Manny. Can't make that go, and here's Chiqueño again, who'll run the floor. Quincy Guerrier is such a factor always. Guerrier wears number 6, the Montreal native. Guy who played for the Raptors, 905. They work it to the corner. Tightrope on the corner is Porter. Porter bumping inside, and he takes it to the rack. Foster rips down a rebound, a guy who Warren averages a double-double. Look at this feed.
Good finish. Good finish by Gilman. He is so underratedly athletic, Rod. Every time he gets that ball in that block, he's going up to dunk. Great finisher around the rim.
Chiqueño. Great block there, and Duressa got one right in the eye.
Yes,
he got
did. I think he got an elbow.
And I'm sure Manny Duressa, who hasn't got a lot of playing time, Toronto native, who's been a big part of basketball in Canada through the years. I'm sure he wants to hang in. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, he got hit. Khalil Miller, his own teammate, came down and hit him in the eye. He can't. That is not looking good for him. I don't think he can see very well. Yeah, he got hit right in the eye.
Manny, who knows this guy well, Jermaine Small. Manny played at TMU, and Jermaine Small, a longtime coach who coached with the Bold. Jermaine Small is a 2-time CEBL champion and a coach of the year. Nice play inside Guerrier. Quickly, the Alliance 4-2 lead. Aaron Best play catch up top. Best lets it go left-handed.
I like that.
That shot is so sweet.
Like that. I like that a lot. He has to be aggressive today. Set the tone.
Could this game get physical, or is this kind of like an exhibition game here today? As Sasha Capos, by the way, I never believe in exhibition games.
No,
I don't like that. I don't like that term, exhibition.
No, it don't matter if it's preseason, season. Once you step on between these lines, it's a game.
Foster. That's a miss on the floor. Here it comes again. Oh, the alley-oop. Missing inside, and the rebound comes. And a little angst there. Aaron Best battling for the ball with Guerrier.
Those are the plays. Those loose balls, there's nothing exhibition about that.
No.
You're grabbing it. It don't matter. So, no, there's no exhibition game.
And by the way, you're also setting a tone, a physical tone for Thursday. Montreal, by the way, in here. And again, kind of a quirk of the schedule, but it worked out this way. The Alliance are going to go back home to work out for a few days, then come back to the Toronto area and Scarborough. Lobbing it inside. Shooting guard ball. 6-5 game early on here. The two teams that will meet in a few days. Aaron Best. Again, back-to-back threes for Aaron Best.
This is a guy who's relishing the opportunity right now. He knows they're a little undermanned, and he's stepping up.
Oh, Guerrier to the rim, trying to rock it. And swatted away, another whistle, another foul. Jermaine Small pleading his case. Jermaine back with the Montreal Alliance in the CEBL. And GM Joel Anthony.
And he going up strong. Quincy Guerrier, one of the most athletic players in this league, and definitely on Montreal. Also plays for the Raptors 905, so very familiar with his game and blossoming in Montreal. It's really nice to see Montreal kids playing for their home city. You know, born there. It's really nice.
Guerrier played in this area, as you mentioned, Warren, for 905. Also played for the Raptors Summer League team. So let's see, Guerrier. A lot of Canadian basketball fans might recognize the name. There's Tavis Pistol Smith. Gives it off to Blondeau. Blondeau, little stutter dribble. Sasha back out to him. Smith, shot clock at 4.
Nice
inside,
pass.
nice feed.
Nice
Capos
pass.
with the finish.
And imagine your backcourt, you got Pistol Smith and Tavian Dunn-Martin. That is a problem.
Foster.
Nice pass.
Foster, left hand. Tacks the rim, Michael Foster.
That is a great executed two-man on the right side. No one else within the vicinity. Great two-man game run by Elvis and Foster Jr.
Gueno with the three-pointer. Alliance setting the tone here early, 4 minutes in.
There you go. Oh,
Swing out of bounds. Let's take a look at Sasha Capos, former Dalhousie University Tiger.
great pass by Pistol to Capos. Capos making no mistake. I'm going to say, thought Scarborough should go back to that same screen and roll they just ran. Clear out that weak side and exploit that defense.
Gueno, watched by Kobe Elvis, and so far Blondo has been having more fun.
Yeah.
5-point lead.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did. Sunday, last game of the regular season. We'll try to work some stuff in. Porter swings now. Pistol back out. Sasha, great ball movement here. Chiquinho, no.
That's great ball movement, though.
And
Yes,
Foster at the other side. Michael Foster played one game in the NBA. Has played some Summer League, some G League. Late addition this season to the Shooting Stars. Pistol Smith puts it up, puts it in. Detroit native.
This game is wide open right now. Pace is starting to pick up. Both teams trading buckets. Not really getting a lot of stops.
Kobe Ellis, 17-12 to score. Foster, three ball, air ball.
He definitely got hit on the wrist. No call by the ref, though.
Subs coming in here. Shamil Stevenson, Abdul Muhammad. Bunch of subs coming in.
Impact this game can have, if any. And he says that despite the outcome not really mattering, the game itself really does matter for the vibes around the team and the mentality heading into the play-in game on Thursday. Of course, you have a couple guys sitting like Donovan Williams and Kat Barber resting, making sure their health is a priority. But when it comes to strategy here today, DeGiorgio says it may be all over the place as he takes in some final data from his players ahead of playoffs. Rod?
Thank you, Danielle. You're so right. And the reverse by Tavis Smith.
Good patience by Montreal. They moved the ball 3 times around the perimeter. He put the ball in the high post against his own. It pretty much collapses. Smallest guy on the floor gets an easy 2.
Jaden Campbell slipping. Campbell, who wears number 2 normally, had to switch jerseys earlier. So wearing a nameless jersey as Kobe Elvis will return. And one thing you want to maintain as well as health. You want everybody to be ready. I'm not sure Kat Barber is ready for Thursday. Again, with that knee injury, he's been hobbling around here. And again, could have been a lot worse than it looked, but we'll see in the next few days. Hopefully he's a quick healer if you're a Shooting Star fan. It's their better team with Kat Barber, there's no doubt. Now throwing it Back into the corner, long, deep corner three, up and off the shot clock by Jaden Koch. 7-point Montreal lead. I know there's a point where you don't tip your hand, but there's also probably things that you want to take from the opposition in terms of some of your offensive sets that you'd like to work on in this game.
And I think both teams are doing that. Look at Scarborough testing out this zone.
Oh, big block again, Foster. Porter brings it back out and launches. No. Rebound, Danilo Juricic brings it down, and here comes Kobe Elvis again. Elvis, Danilo getting some playing time today. Foster throws down, and that's a charge. And even if he didn't have his feet set, Michael Foster just absolutely dusted him.
Yeah, nah. That ain't gonna work. I thought he could go right on the drive. Instead, just gets right into Foster's stomach and right into Porter's stomach. You got to come out the game now.
Khalil Miller into the game for Foster. 3:15 to go. First quarter here. Malcolm DeVivier into the game. Abdul Muhammad, couple of good Canadians. This guy too. Shamil Stevenson to Sasha Kapos. Another block. Back out again. Shamil bounce pass, no look to Abdul Muhammad.
Yeah,
and it's good.
That zone is not working too well for Scarborough right now. They need to find another way defensively. I think man-to-man would be their best bet. They've given up 3 buckets in a row now.
Danilo puts his hand in. Steal here. Jaden Koch, great basket on the other end. Lead is still 7 here. On this final day of the regular season in the CEBL, 5-pack of games. And all of the games today are inconsequential to the standings. Everything is settled, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to have great basketball.
No, it may not affect the standings, Rob, but it does affect team morale, that's for sure. And every time you step on the floor, you want to win.
Download CEBL Mobile now and stay up to date on all the latest news, stats, standings, and more. Download now on your Android or iOS device. All the great stories. Oh, Pistol Smith. Dude is good.
Nice move. Great
Belmont
spin.
Abbey College. You ever heard of Belmont Abbey College?
No idea where that is, Rod, but I know the product that came out of it.
Throw away into the front row. Foster returns.
Look at this right here. Great recognition. Come crossover and then hard dribble. Gets Danilo's feet moving to his left. And they need to lay that up. Scarborough not really helping themselves with a lot of unforced errors. You gotta get a decent shot each possession, considering you're a little bit undermanned now and you don't know where your offense is coming from.
Shamil strong to the basket, brought down by Jaden Koch. Dribbling crazy, and it's out of bounds. It's Scarborough ball. Good D from Koch. As Shamil, who is a longtime CEBLer, pick up for the Alliance, and of course a member of the Brampton Honey Badgers and Ottawa Blackjacks. Good pickup for Montreal. Be a part of this playoff roster, you'd have to think. Foster stops, and no. Shots just not dropping early on here for the Shooting Stars. DeVivier, great three-point shooter, but he can steamroll too. It's a shooter in a tight end's body.
Yeah.
Actually, probably more of a middle linebacker, I'd say. Will play for the Alouettes. Great dude. DeVivier.
Nice pass.
Juricic nice on the feed.
By Foster. I was going to say, Montreal playing at a great pace. They're knowing when to get out in transition, attack the rim, and also when to run half court sets. They look good in both. The great run breaker right there by Scarborough with that basket. A great pass by Foster to Juricic.
Sasha Kapos, one of the additions midway through the season for GM Joel Anthony. Here is Juricic. No look from Foster.
I thought for sure they had the advantage inside, and I'm glad Scarborough putting the ball in that low block. You got to give the ball to Miller, have the defense collapse, and as it does, you might find yourself an open shot, make things easier for yourself.
Manny Duressa. Lob in. Foster spinning, turning,
nice
firing,
move.
hitting.
Nice move. There you go. And you see him say, come on. That is an advantage in that low block. I think Scarborough can do a lot of work in that area.
Little Euro step off balance in the FIBA rule. You can swat that ball off the rim. Juricic does that. Might have been an over back there. Oh, somehow. And bodies flying, and DeVivier is hurt. And Jermaine Small's concerned. He gets out on the floor to make sure that DeVivier is all right. You do not want to lose any key components before Thursday here on really a scrambly play.
That is a professional move right there. Left shoulder fake. Shooting that fadeaway over the right shoulder. Great move by Foster. Avoids the double team. You heard Coach Small say help. So they're going to send probably 2 at Foster in that post. I really think Scarborough, again, they have the advantage in that area.
2 games in a row, the Shooting Stars have given up a lot of points in the first quarter. Final 20 seconds here. DeVivier, great defense by Jaden Koch, knocked out of bounds. Difference of 3-second shot to game clock, Warren.
3-2 zone, they run in.
Take it to the corner, deep 3. Oh, knocked down by Porter. Last shot of the quarter will go to the Shooting Stars. They better hurry here. 2 seconds, 1 second. Manny almost could have used that. A 10-point deficit for the hometown Shooting Stars. The Alliance throw up an impressive 28. You're watching the
in this province of Ontario.
Yeah, you know what? It's been an excellent time in basketball right now. We're really seeing the growth of the game. A lot of times you're hearing the word explosion of talent and the game. And really what we're seeing is an evolution of the game. It's just continuing to grow, and we're really excited about it. And it's our job as Ontario basketball to help govern and keep the game safe and inclusive for everyone to play.
Amazing. And recently, Ontario basketball honored a number of different inductees into the Ontario Basketball Hall of Fame. I need to embarrass and shout out my producer, Dan Gladman. How the heck did he get on that list, my friend?
Yeah, you know what? We were so humble and honored to induct 11 of these folks in the past 3 classes. You know what? Dan is the epitome of the guy behind the scenes. He's been amazing over the years. What he's done for the game in basketball, a lot of people don't know, so we just had to highlight it and, bring it to the forefront of the game, and we're so excited by it.
Well, congrats to all the inductees, especially producer Dan Gladman, and thank you so much, Ryan.
No, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Congratulations, Ontario basketball. Thank you, DB. Congratulations, DG.
Yeah, man,
Danny G.
Well deserved.
I have some highlights. We're going to show some highlights from the big night as well. There are a lot of great inductees that went in this year that are so deserving to the Ontario Basketball Hall of Fame. Many who had thought, how come they're not in already? But, of course, there was a COVID years, and they weren't able to have any reception or presentation, so they were able to do a few years in a row this year. Blondo, back off the bench and back through the bucket. This kid's something else.
He has come here to play. Scarborough really doing work inside. Porter cannot guard Foster. If that's exactly where I'd be going every time. Put that ball in the low block and clear out and let him go to work. He's really struggling to guard Foster. And there we go again.
Michael Foster having a day. Likely going to be the go-to guy all day. I'm not sure we're going to see Terquavion Smith today.
Nope.
He's listed in the lineup. Donovan Williams definitely not playing. I'm sure we're not going to see TDM, Tavian Dunn-Martin, because one of the things I'm sure Jermaine Small doesn't want to show this Scarborough team is that electric backcourt. Might be the quickest backcourt the CEBL has ever seen.
And not only that, you add Blondo in that mix as well. You're looking at a complete unit.
3-ball, no. Muhammad brings down the rebound. Quincy Guerrier, the Raptors 905 star, throws it on the floor, puts it to the corner. Porter was looking at 3. DeVivier, this guy loves the 3. Nice feed inside, but great hands by Jaden Koch. Foster's done it all here today. Manny Duressa, Michael again. Foster. Oh, and he slipped.
Knocked out. That's definitely Scarborough basketball. He slipped on the board.
Had a lot of slippage Friday night as well. The Shooting Stars lost Friday against the Vancouver Bandits. They got a up-close and personal look at how powerful that Bandit team is right now. That loss cost them an opportunity to play on the Saturday game. Had they won on Friday, they would have needed a win today and an Ottawa loss. As it turned out, they're going to try to take the path they took in 23, which worked, by the way. Oh, making a 4-point play. Aaron Best.
He loves that step back. He lulls you to sleep with the between the legs, and he knows he can create a little bit of space. Look, he's going to lull you to sleep. 1 dribble, 2 dribble, and then right there, he gives you a little step back and knocks down a 3 with the foul. You could hear the slap on the wrist. Great call by the ref. Completed 4-point play, and now you got a big momentum swing.
Got the TMU bold backcourt. Used to be known as Ryerson, Toronto Metropolitan University. Aaron Best and Manny Duressa, both point guards for that great school. And the pistol misfires.
Rebound by Foster. Foster got a mismatch. Muhammad cannot stay in front of him. He got to get that ball in the low block or take this guy off the dribble. He cannot guard him at all.
1-on-5.
Yes,
Foster
putting
on a show.
It don't matter. He has been their best player today, taking advantage of the mismatches.
Taking advantage of playing time, too. Getting a lot of playing time. Porter, the silencer.
Yeah, miscommunication defensively by Scarborough.
6.5 to go, second quarter, and the floater.
Great take by Elvis.
Elvis is in the building. 4-point game. Kobe Elvis. Mom was a big Laker fan. Of course, we name him Kobe, I guess. Nice shot again by the pistol. Tavis Smith. Laser beam.
It's a great pass by Blondo. Defensive collapse there. Blondo getting by the defender. Find a teammate wide open.
Well, I was going to say that looked like a jump ball from here. So possession is with the guys in red. It looks like the Alliance. So on the jump, late last season, he's played in Puerto Rico, and now he's trying to take a road that was less traveled, was never traveled until really Jermaine Small coaching Xavier Moon in Edmonton.
That's right.
First player to get to the NBA, and now we've had handfuls that are going and getting chances in the NBA and the G League by playing in the CEBL. Good ball movement again. Cueno, rare miss.
Rebound by
Porter. Stevenson got the pink kicks on today. Shamil knows it. Oh, little stutter step. Pump fake. Oh, everything but going in. Shamil Stevenson a little showtime.
It's a great hezzy.
It's a dance move. That's when the music's playing in the background like it plays here. You just go to the rhythm. Just go to the rhythm. Campbell. Juricic heaves it over. Kobe on the floor. Kobe in the air. No.
Nice, good
Batted away again
by Miller.
Aaron Best takes the path up the middle. Juricic missed the bunny. Critical miss there from Danilo.
Yeah, big miss.
Just a little too hard. He was so wide open underneath. I think it shocked him.
He got the angle wrong, going up using the glass, and he missed.
7-point lead right now for the Alliance de Montreal. Montreal Alliance came into the CEBL 2021. They were founded, came in with the Scarborough Shooting Stars in 22. And speaking of shooting star, Brandon Porter is that and more today.
And he's been knocking him down from deep, wide open. And I think Scarborough should probably get out of that zone. It's a good three-point shooting team.
10-point game now. Biggest lead. Campbell blocked by Stevenson. Right into the hands of Miller. Shamil Stevenson. Hard hat on.
Yeah,
working on a Sunday.
Got the block and the steal. Yeah, now Scarborough went back to man.
4:24 to go before halftime. Rod Black, Warren Ward, Danielle Bain. Danielle's back with us. She's been missed. She's been busy on a world tour, though. Happy to have her back with us. Danny G in the control seat. And And Quincy Guerrier, left lane. Goes Campbell. Off to Aaron. Best. No. Alliance. Brandon Porter. Virginia Beach. Virginia native. Cal State Polytech. Oh, the scoop. The score by Tavis Smith.
Great hesitation on that ball screen by Tavis Smith. He froze the defense, thinking he's going to throw it back to Porter, just by with his eyes, and then gets all the way to the rim.
Muhammad's checking back in here. Good defense underneath. Juricic trying to make amends, and no. Baby hook doesn't go. Again, Stevenson. Sure got family in today. Kobe, easy one the other way. Gotta love Sasha Campos still coming back, trying to alter that shot. On a game, again, effort. That means everything to a coach, especially with the playoffs looming. Guerrier spinning, turning, twisting, no, foul. (42-32) the score. Campos is going out. Muhammad is coming in. Jaden Koch will sub in for Scarborough. A lot of these players we won't be seeing much of on Thursday night. Some of the stars who are sitting today will be back in, all wearing their new era jerseys, of course, is the exclusive game uniform partner of the CEBL and all 10 of its teams from coast to coast. Pick up your official replica jerseys today by visiting CEBL.ca. Can't wait for the play-ins. Thursday, Calgary, Edmonton, out west, Scarborough, Montreal, here in this building. Winners will play Saturday. Kobe, nice play here. Will it go? Yes, it does. And the Shooting Stars need to go on a run here, one.
Yes, they do. Great move by Kobe Elvis. But it's this end of the floor in which they have to step up.
Smith's going and going to shoot. The hoop, the harm.
That's the reason why they're in this deficit, is defensively they cannot stay in front of anyone, whether it's in the half court or in transition. We've seen Malcolm Duvivier take Joe to the rim. You've just seen Tavis, Pistol Smith, and I get it. It's hard to do it, but that's what you get paid for as professionals. You got to be able to stay in front of people.
Oh, Tavis Smith.
Scarborough's lucky Tavian Martin isn't on the floor as well, because that backcourt would be even harder to guard between Pistol Smith and honestly, I wonder who's faster. I was going to say, who's faster between the two of them?
I think that Pistol Smith might be faster east-west and Tavian Dunn-Martin north-south, if you know what I mean. But they're both quick. I mean, these guys are quicker than Wi-Fi. They are unbelievable. And the two of them together are electric.
And this is an example what I'm talking about. I mean, Montreal, thus far in this game, has been able to stay in front of the Shooting Stars, and it's hard for them, other than Foster, to really create an advantage, whereas Montreal has just been able to get around and in front of whoever and pick apart their defense thus far.
Pistol Smith, stutter dribble, threw it away.
There you go. That's
to the other
defense.
number one, Kobe. Stops and pops, and Kobe Elvis getting some run today, trying to make good on his playing time.
Good decision by Kobe Elvis to take that pull-up. Now they got to defend. He has a tall task in front of him. They got to guard.
Look out. He is deadly from beyond the arc. That's why they call him Pistol. Although his mom said when he was growing up he was quick like a pistol, and that's nobody calls him Tavis. Everybody calls him Pistol. He's on target. He's on target. 97 seconds to go before halftime.
There you go. That's where you need to get the ball to.
Koch, that's a floater. That was an awkward, off-balance shot. Right back to the Alliance. Guerrier. Muhammad. 3-ball. Guerrier tapped it underneath. Rebound goes to Aaron Best. Aaron Best now trying to calm things down. He is a solidifying force. And step back, and no. Right now they're ice cold from the field, the Shooting Stars. Porter stepping back himself. Flings it, no.
Two empty possessions for both teams.
Let's see if somebody can get something going here before halftime.
Oh, this is the advantage right now for Scarborough.
Foster underneath. Might be too long in the key. Whipped it. Nice pass. Slung it over there.
That's the right play, though. Welcome to double team.
Oh, look at that. East-west, coast-to-coast. Oh, Kobe Elvis with the strip. Touchdown pass. Coke backwards to Foster. Foster underneath. Broken play somehow works. That's crazy stuff.
Oh, my God. I almost had a heart attack, Rod. I don't know what Jaden Coke was doing. He's lucky to get that ball whipped back out into Foster's hand.
I'd like you to diagram that play, but we're going to need all of halftime to do that. Last 2 seconds before the half.
Oh.
Pistol on target. Bullseye.
Clean.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Like he had a Lysol wipe. Just clean. 99.9% disinfected. That was
tweaked. Okay. I do think it can be tweaked. What I personally, it's only my opinion, I would love to see the host team get in for sure.
Yeah, of course.
But then I would like to have it as a 5-team tournament or a 6-team tournament on championship weekend.
I mean,
and then that, because by virtue of being the host team, it is an advantage. But I would say the team with the worst record, and quickly out of the locker room, huge shot, Jaden
Campbell
hits that nicely.
We talked about first 5 minutes, right? Setting the tone.
You know what I'm saying about that?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like host teams can coast the whole season. Record doesn't matter. You're getting in. I would like to see the team with the worst record that gets in have to maybe find another way. Maybe there's the 5 and host team, the 5th team that gets in and host. Anyway, there
you go.
You can tweak anything, but I'll tell you what. Winnipeg Seabears will take it. Montreal took it last year. Vancouver took it 1 year. When you're a host, you get in. 49-43. We're just announcing. We're just talking.
I think it's great. A good idea. 5-3 right now, and to start this third quarter, Scarborough came out 5 straight. Just gave up a 3 just now, Rod. But they're starting out well offensively. Again, defensively is where things have to pick up. Let's see how they respond.
Jaden looking good here. No, off the iron. And put up on the rebound by Khalil Miller. But Jaden Campbell's going to make it very interesting for Michael DeGiorgio come Thursday, too. And look at Pistol. What a swing pass. Capo, he knocks it down. Sasha Capos.
And Coach Small has to be happy with the way his team is playing offense. They're moving that basketball around. There's so much space on the floor.
Aaron Best deep. Knocked down, wanted a foul. And it should be Scarborough ball. It is. Jermaine Small right in the officials' grill here. Regardless of how it happens, though, tell you what, the best team in that weekend wins the championship. Best will go to the line as foul this time.
That got to be a foul.
And you know the thing about the playoffs is that any of the teams remaining has a chance to win because it's an elimination tournament. And championship weekend is coming to Winnipeg. Don't miss your opportunity to be a big part of the biggest event of the summer. Single game and event packs are on sale now. I'm excited about getting a chance to be there for CEBL-25, my hometown. And growing up, Winnipeg.
Okay.
Winnipeg. Growing up as a kid who loved the game, and we used to have to bike miles to find a basketball hoop. In that era. And now it's not like that. Now there's hoops everywhere. Hoops everywhere in Winnipeg. Great players. NBA player Todd McCullough came from there. And 3 again by Brandon Porter.
And how is that 3 being made? Dribble penetration into the paint. It's been the same story thus far in the game. Scarborough just not able to stay in front of anybody and collapsing defensively.
Jaden, off balance it goes. Parker, you have not been to a game in Winnipeg, right?
I've not, no.
I will tell you, the atmosphere is unbelievable. Canada Life Center, the fans there are incredible, knowledgeable fan base, and they come to party. Capos again. You know, that is the capital of party.
I have never been.
You've never been to the Peg?
Never been to the Peg.
Take you to my hometown next year. There's Pistol. Blondeau putting it up, and he's going to shoot.
They got the coldest street corner in the world, right? Then I have been
windiest.
Oh, windiest.
Yes.
Okay, then I have been to the Peg. I have. Yes,
Portage in Maine, and by the way, this year it's the first time I can remember they actually have opened up the intersection. It was always underneath for temperate reasons, I think, but also for traffic. They actually opened it up this year because they have some construction underneath, so people are actually walking Portage. But an unbelievable summer city.
Okay.
Winnipeg is a summer city. Great lakes, great beaches, great rivers, great people, great hoops weekend coming there. Best misses. You tell that I'm a tourism ambassador for Winnipeg.
I was going to say.
Air ball.
You sound like you should be working for Jet 2 Holiday.
Every city. Get me a holiday.
Yeah, Jet 2 Holiday.
Uh-oh, look out, Quincy Guerrier. En français, Guerrier means warrior, and he is. And there's a timeout. Big run by Montreal and Guerrier.
He also played for the Raptors 905 this past season and had a chance to participate with the Raptors in Summer League just a few weeks ago. Now, I had a chance to speak with him ahead of this one. I asked about his experience at Summer League, and unfortunately, with him getting injured in that first game, he wasn't able to play more than that, but says it was such an incredible group to be around. He was trying to soak it all in. He's just so happy to be back playing right now. It wasn't too serious. He's ready for Thursday and says this Montreal team is taking every moment super seriously, knowing they have a huge opportunity ahead of them, and he wants to do it for his home team of Montreal. Rod.
Thanks, Danielle. Quincy Guerrier. Kind of gives me vibes of smaller Tyrese Samuel. Samuel's a big body, big guy, but again, Montreal guys. Here's the thing. You know, you look at the Montreal players, you look across Canada, and by the way, I'm just not showing you Winnipeg. All the great cities, I love them all, especially Montreal. But Montreal basketball, there are a lot of hard-nosed players that have come from the Belle Province. Lou Gansdorf, Chris Boucher.
Montreal North.
Montreal, it is, they play hard.
And they all play with like a chip on their shoulder.
Chip on their shoulder.
That's something to prove.
Tyrese Samuel, Quincy Guerrier. Living in Ontario now. Nice play by Manny Teresa. And it's into the front row. We talk so much about this golden era of Canadian basketball and the Ontario hotbed. The hotbed is Canada.
Exactly.
But I will tell you, there are a number of great players.
There's so many, and I'm going to age and date myself here, but there's every year I come in this league, and I have the privilege of doing this broadcast with you and D Bain. The game she's here.
When she decides to show
up, when you run things, exactly.
She's the boss.
Every year it's somebody new that I've never heard of that's Canadian, and it's like, it's very impressive. We are growing. We are growing as a basketball country. We are growing, and it's beautiful to see.
Well, we're already here. That's the thing, right? Everybody's there. Look at that, Brandon Porter putting on a show here. The lead is now 16, and it's getting away from the Scarborough Shooting Stars. Again, a game that has no bearing on the standings. Oh, that has some bearing. Elevation time, Khalil Miller.
Kobe Elvis with a beautiful mirage of moves to find Khalil Miller open, and him doing the rest.
How do you stop this guy? 14 though. Pistol. Underneath, and the reverse lay-in goes.
Shamil Stevenson does not like easy layups. He likes to make everything flashy.
He plays horse.
Yeah, legit. It's a great move.
Kobe. Ball on a string. Foster. Foster to start hitting like he did in the first half. Oh, how did that stay in?
Because he's a pistol. He's that quick.
He is a pistol. 64-48 is the score here in the third quarter in Scarborough, Ontario. Oh, and Pistol Smith is swatted like a mosquito.
It's a great move. Miller. But even better defense. Khalil Miller, Pistol Smith using that same spin move that he got Juricic with, try to get Khalil Miller. Look at that spin to the right, and he's going back to his left. And luckily, Khalil Miller using them long go-go gadget arms to block that shot.
Yes, the octopus. He'll sit for a bit. Again, most of the stars getting a rest here today. They'll be on the marquee on Thursday night. Donovan Williams, Terquavion Smith. Not sure about Kat Barber. Michael Foster. No Anthony Walker here today, too. No. Walker, the former member of the Alliance. And again, I think he'll have a chip on his shoulder when he plays.
Yes, and we'll hopefully they're all back Thursday, and when we're playing for all the chips and marbles.
Pistol turns the corner, finger roll, and blocked again. This time, Michael Foster denies him. Shooting Stars need a run here. Best, 3-ball, off the front iron. Muhammad on the go. Jaden Koch retreats for D. Muhammad's off.
The only way you're going to put together a run is if you do it by committee. Settle in for the first shot you get. Not going to do it. You got to take a page out of Montreal's book, get 2 feet in the paint, draw help or double teams, and move the basketball.
Kobe Elvis. Koch needs that. No. Here comes DeVivier. Malcolm DeVivier knocked out of bounds. And another Canadian player out of Toronto, played with the Akron Zips in college, with the Calgary Surge a year ago, and with the Alliance this year. And these two teams ready for a rematch. Shamil again.
Acrobatic finish. Very athletic.
Shake and bake. Foster. He's quick, by the way.
Go.
Long
That's
legs.
how you do it.
Look at that. Now Aaron Best.
That's how you do it. Foster getting all the way to the basket. 2 feet inside the paint. Oh.
And again with the finger roll reverse. Little English off the glass.
Yeah,
Shamil Shamazel.
I don't think he knows how to do a regular layup.
Razzle dazzle. Shamil Stevenson. Kiricic back out to Foster. 8 on the shot.
Yeah.
Foster trying to swipe that away. That pass was too hot to handle for Koch. It was like a bowling ball.
Londo definitely.
Shamil Stevenson. Okay,
slipped.
This
Look
is
at
for
this
H.
drive.
This is for H.
Yeah.
All right, go for H here.
Gets right by Aaron Best. Yeah.
Okay, you got an H
that's
dub.
Tough. That is tough.
That's
beautiful
pistol
layup.
Pete Maravich stuff. I'm really dating myself.
Yeah.
He was
I was going to say Kyrie, but yeah,
he was
okay.
kind of Pistol Pete was kind of the first guy that really, and Magic made that famous. Dr. J had one of the greatest reverses ever. Remember that dunk to the one side of the rim?
But ain't nobody did it like Jordan, though.
Nobody like Michael
Nobody
Jordan.
like Jordan.
Been nobody like Michael Jordan.
No,
anyway.
no.
And
no.
don't at me.
Don't at me either. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, LeBron lovers.
Yeah, legit.
There will never be another Michael Jordan.
Hey, man.
I was there. I witnessed it. We were witnesses. Saw it firsthand and did many games, and was the greatest basketball player we will ever see.
And that's just what it is. You just got to accept it, folks. And a close second is Kobe Bryant. And people who write that he's out of the top 10,
would put him up
you're
there.
smoking pixie dust.
I would put him there in the similar style of play as Jordan, because guess what? He mimicked him. Oh, there's a nice feed to Muhammad, easy lay-in. And Giorgio wants to take a timeout.
Yeah.
Getting away from the Shooting Stars here in this regular season finale. Timeout on the floor with 1:52 to go in the quarter. 60.
Ice Saute, bien plus qu'un simple parc de trampoline.
Final 2 minutes, third quarter here. Can the Scarborough Shooting Stars make a run? Look at it, even after a timeout here. A game that, again, means nothing in the standings. The Montreal Alliance still picked them up at 90 feet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're trying to set the tone. We talked about that earlier. And
make a statement.
Exactly.
And carry the big word momentum, as Jermaine Small talked about. Mo is in the building right now, and Mo favors the men in red. Shamil Stevenson, what's he got for his old? Through the legs, here he is, up and
Great
it's
strip.
pilfered here by Kobe.
Elvis. Really good hand.
Kobe Elvis stopping and dead-eye to 3, but missed it. Cueno.
Nice crossover. DeVivier.
Right into the hands of Aaron Best. Now trying to settle this down, play some D. still very much in this game. Leads a dozen. Get to single digits before fourth quarter. Don't forget we play target score in the fourth. 6 minutes till that target score. Khalil says yes, and we say yes.
He's been one of the most consistent players for Scarborough these last 5 games, Rod. Cannot state that on both ends of the floor. Stepping out, knocking down threes. It's the first good look they've had in a few minutes.
To Vivier with the muscle. The tap back doesn't go. And Danilo controls. Gives it to Kobe. Elvis has been so good. Not this time, though. Rebound goes to Capos. His dad is a champion in the CIAU, what they called it that, Youth Sport Basketball in Canada. St. Mary's
changed a few
Husky.
names, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I was there when it was CIS.
I like CIS, by the way.
I liked it too.
Became a TV show.
Used
Well, that's
to call-
CSI. Sorry. 3 seconds. 2 in the corner. Swatted. And that's better D. So maybe something that the Shooting Stars can carry into the fourth.
Well, we will see. I mean, you're playing for pride at this point. I know it doesn't count in terms of standings, but you don't want
Onions, baby onions. Final quarter. Final regular season home game for the Scarborough Shooting Stars, down 68-54. 6 minutes till we play target score time. It's also the final day of voting for us for the CEBL players, coaches, etc. of the year. Vivier dishes off. Capos, nice arcing shot. The stretch 5 can shoot the rock.
And he is shooting it all right. Plays really smart basketball. Doesn't do too much. Knows how to play.
He was part of the back-to-back teams in Edmonton that won the CEBL championship with Jermaine Small and had no hesitation to try to get Sasha to Montreal. Porter's been great today. Not this time, though. Elvis pulls it down. Shooting Stars in a clothesline on the far side almost as Jaden Campbell lost the ball. Brandon Porter knocked it out. A lot of great players in this league. For MVP, certainly we get to see the Shooting Stars every game, every home game, and Donovan Williams I would have to consider one of the leading candidates this year. Jaquavion Smith would certainly get some votes, but every team seems to have one guy for sure, maybe 2. Montreal Alliance have a few. Tavian Dunmartin I would consider the MVP, but you look at Guerrier, you look at Tavis Pistol Smith, who didn't play the entire season. Started the season, and Khalil goes strong, and that is a block. That's a block.
Also Mitch Creek.
Mitch Creek, the Aussie.
You have a phenomenal season.
Hard to say anybody's been more valuable to his team than that guy. Semi Shitu in Winnipeg.
Yes, for a Canadian. Tyrese Samuel, we saw him give 32 the other day to Scarborough.
GB3, Greg Brown,
That's
the third.
Right. That's right.
Rugsy always gets voted.
Yes.
Vote Sean East. Out west in Edmonton.
Rod Black in there, MVP.
Javante Smart.
Danielle Bain, most improved player.
When she's here. Neo was the official credit card of the CEBL. Sign up now for a Neo credit card and receive a $25 bonus. Now that's money. Learn more at join.neo.cc/CEBL. We thank Danielle and our entire crew, by the way, our last home game. Thank you to Evan Almighty for getting us on the air day in and day out. Our entire crew here, the videographers who are here, and of course Danny G. Oh, another corner 3 from Sasha Capos.
Has he missed what?
I don't think so. Sasha does it again. Sachet. Here he goes, the steal and pistol. I don't think he's going to dunk it.
Yeah,
almost.
And now it's a 20-point lead.
Shooting Stars. You said pride, you said momentum.
Yeah.
Trying to finish strong here. Got to do something.
There you go.
None of this matters Thursday when we throw it up for real. Kind of a glorified scrimmage here today, but it still means a lot. Ask Pistol. Ask Guerrier. Plays hard every game, every practice. Quincy turns the corner. threads the needle, goes strong and puts it up and in.
I think more importantly, it's a chance for Scarborough to watch film, look at some of the plays and sets they run, and figure out how they want to defend it with their main roster in there, because it's going to be the same players doing the same things.
Well, you don't get to see TDM here, but you see tendencies of Duvivier and Capos. Now they know that corner three, they're going to have to defend that.
Well, it's all
there he
threes.
is again. And he knocks it down again.
Not just
Sasha Capos. Welcome to the show.
3 in a row right now, Rod.
Yikes. 21's the lead. Corner three. Need it. Got it. Kobe Elvis. Thing for Jermaine Small, going to be very difficult to look at some tape here, because a lot of the players he's seeing on the floor might only be seen in spare minutes.
And I think that's where Scarborough has an advantage right now, is that a lot of these guys are going to be on the floor for Montreal on Thursday, whereas Scarborough's best players are not. So, it could work. It could work to their advantage. It may not, but more importantly, they have to defend. If they're not going to defend, it's going to be a long night either way.
It's for real. It's for real on Thursday. Duvivier throws it on the deck, and he's knocked down. I think he slipped, and they're going to call it jump. .618. I also have a feeling here today, players are kind of like just playing it out, hoping for longer possessions.
Yeah.
Let's just get on the bus. Let's go home. Let's get ready for Thursday. And that's not to take away from this game. Focus should always be on what's right here, right now.
Absolutely.
But it's so hard not to look ahead at this on Thursday's game. And this is just a reasonable facsimile, if reasonable, of what we're going to see Thursday. I hope you're going to be with us. What a night it's going to be of basketball across Canada. Campbell throws it through his legs. Shamil Stevenson's checking in a minute. Nice finger roll, but off the front 10. There goes Porter. Porter with numbers. Porter with the finish again. No. Knocked out of bounds. Minute 51 before target score time. Elam ending time. Duvivier goes out. Stevenson comes in. Again, Shamil Stevenson came to this team past the midway point of the regular season. But he is going to be a factor for sure. Canadian players in this Canadian league, built for Canadians, by Canadians. And the nice move inside.
He's had his way today. Just the force in which he drives with is hard to stop. And talk about that physicality. I don't think anyone on Montreal wants to really contend with that. And I think if there's anything to look forward to Thursday, I would say that would be it. You put better players around Foster, and now you can really start to attack and be as physical as you want offensively.
And it makes it interesting, too, for the coaches. Predominantly Canadian coaches who coach at the university level here and getting a great opportunity. But with the ratio in the game and knowing when to put your American players in, knowing when to have your Canadian. I mean, it's great to have those import players. And the import players are all players who are all getting MVP votes.
Yep.
I would say the best teams in this league have the best Canadian talent.
I would have to agree with that. Look at Vancouver, prime example of that. A really good Canadian talent on their team. Calgary, good Canadian talent.
Stolen. Pickpocket here, Shamil. Look out! Boom! Shamil Stevenson. Calls horse.
What letter was that?
That was E.
That was game?
That was E.
Well, he won.
43 seconds to go before target score, and I think it might be a quick target here today, too. 83-67. Shooting Stars trying to get in, and Jermaine is instructing his team, I'm sure, take this clock down, and then when it comes back, whatever Scarborough does, once it gets inside 4 minutes, take the foul, and let's go to target score time. Start the bus. Shamil again, still playing some circus. Kobe is going to wait. No, he's going to take it and float it and put it up in air. Kobe Elvis has had a good game here today. His final game of the regular season. certainly a factor, too, off the bench for Mike DiGiorgio come Thursday night. We're inside now, and I would say probably best to take a foul here. They will take the foul, or try to. Oh, they trap. Kobe, and Jaden Campbell hits. So this is benefiting Scarborough because they can take it deeper. I'm sure they want to foul.
They want to foul now.
Now they do. So it's a 16-point.
I think
make
he's
that
taking
a 20.
a timeout now.
Yeah, exactly. It was a 16, was 21. It's down to 11. 83-72. Those empty possessions, those trips that you got a chance to just to seal the deal here.
And well, the key for both teams is both teams hopefully don't start falling in love with the three. I mean, Scarborough need 20 points to win, right? So,
or maybe they just want to go home, start the barbecue, and let's go, and then get ready for Thursday. You know, start looking at film. 9-point lead, of course, 9 points added to the lead score, which makes the target score 92 here. 92, first to 92 gets the W here, and the Montreal Alliance could get their 9th win of the season. The Shooting Stars then would end up under 500. They like to get to 500. They finish 12-12 with a win. But let's see. Defense will rule here in target time. Shot clock expired.
That's a good defensive possession. Good defensive possession. That started with Aaron Best holding up Guerrier at the top of the key, not allowing them to run their set fast enough, taking time off the shot clock, and then by the time the ball got to Sasha Kapos, enough time to go ahead and shoot the ball. So good defensive possession for Scarborough.
Kobe Elvis. Key now is you got to find a way to get a basket. Danilo looks at it. No. Juricic hasn't played a lot lately, and that's normally his shot. Didn't look like he had any legs into that shot. Rondo. Bueno's played a lot in this game. Guerrier looks at the shot clock. It's coming to 8. He lets it fly. No. Three-point shooting has not been good here, except from the corners for the Alliance. And Pistol Smith. A whistle there. Defense for Montreal. You know, they put up 85 points today. We've talked so much about offense. Brandon Porter, Sasha Kapos, the threes, and Pistol, but their defense has been outstanding.
Their defense has been very good today. I mean, case in point, a lot of players on Scarborough have been doing things that they're not usually accustomed to in terms of minutes being played and the effort required, the attention to detail required. So, you know, that's definitely affected the game.
Big three. Jaden Campbell had 5 of those the other night, had 19. And Jaden Campbell was the best shooting star on Friday night against Vancouver. So it's a 10-point game. 7 points away. Step back. Pistol. Fires, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's Scarborough basketball. This is a big trip here. Another 3. Fine with the bigger deficits. If you can nail some 3, suddenly you make that lead team nervous. See if that happens. Kobe Elvis has been the quarterback today, operating the point. Renault on him. Danilo's going to try this again. And this time it's good! Double D with the 3! Look out. Look out. Pistol scoops and scores, and he answers right away.
Crossover with either hand, gets all the way to the rim. Another small guard. Their backcourt between Blondo, TDM, and Pistol. Extremely quick.
5 points away, the Alliance. Kobe tried to swing it back, lost it.
Good defense.
Quenio again. Big game for him, getting a lot of minutes here today. Playing alongside Tavis Pistol Smith out of Detroit, Michigan. One of the stars of the CEBL. Porter almost lost it. Still has it. Euros to the corner. Another 3. No. Jaden Campbell spinning. Ball's on the deck. Kick ball, Aaron Best. So it'll be Montreal ball. They are 5 points away from victory and ending a 3-game losing slide. Two teams that have had a wild roller coaster ride this season. They're going to meet head on here 4 days. Very similar teams. They've had moments of glory this season and moments of soaring. Pistol missing. Bucket here is mandatory for the Shooting Stars. Best crosses over, spins. Aaron Best floating up, wanted to foul, didn't get it. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Carrier is going to inbound this, a team that's only won 8 times this season, but started the season off with 4 straight wins, and they look like a powerhouse, a juggernaut. And they lost players, you know, that happens in this league, Summer League. They went through some real flat times, struggled. Jermaine Small kept them together. Tavian Dunn-Martin kept them humming. Tavis Pistol Smith coming back to the team was a factor.
Much like Scarborough, a lot of up and down this season. Not really finding that consistency needed with guys going and coming, and that's a part of the league that you have to factor in each season. You never know.
It's a blessing and a curse. The blessing is that challenge here. Good review here. Tell you what, the Shooting Stars are still biting at the ankles of the Alliance. 87-78. Alliance 5 points away, but those 5 points have been tough to get. Let's see how it plays out here with Kobe. Kobe Elvis has had one of his best games in a Shooting Star uniform, getting some serious PT today. Foster. He'll be counted on enormously on Thursday night. Jaden back to Kobe. Good defense from Blondo. And the shot is up, and the rebound brought down. And Pistol Smith is the guy who just stabilizes everybody. Corner 3 again. This guy can't miss. Sasha Campos.
He can really shoot that basketball. 2 points away now from Montreal. This one is as good as done, my friend.
In the bag.
They have
Jello is jiggling.
Roster, regardless, they have been the better team today, and they're going to go home with the win. They got to come back here and find a way to do it again. And Scarborough has to adjust.
There it is.
Not yet.
Shooting Stars prolonging the inevitable here. 90-80, 2 points away. Alliance 1 bucket away from ending. Foster, Danilo again. These are good minutes for Danilo Juricic. Should he draw in on Thursday? Needs to get that shot down. There it is, a chance to win it again. And a 3-game slide. Porter puts it up and start the bus. And guess what? Get ready for the rematch. We'll see you Thursday night. Alliance win the final game of the